One thing I love and appreciate is the power of meal prep. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudine. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. So today we are going to go through step-by-step process on how I achieved this one pot chicken, carrots, and potatoes. I started out with my baby potatoes and also my carrots. I have some chicken thighs here, bone in. I have baby potatoes. These are red, and this is about 1.5 pound bag. And then I also have my baby carrots. These are cut and peeled. This is about 32-ounce bag. So we're just going to get started with the process. I started out with pouring all the potatoes in a container as shown, and then I made sure I rinsed them real good under running water. Try and get out as much water as you can before you do your seasoning. I then transferred them into a container and then added in my red potatoes. As you can see, I'm washing them one at a time, making sure I rub them real good to release any loose dirt. I continued with the process until all was done. I rinsed out and used the same container for my chicken. I'm going to use a slice of lemon just to help freshen the chicken and to help clean that real good. When I was finished, I rinsed that under running water. With that as well, you want to make sure you get rid of the extra moisture. I then transferred my potatoes onto a chopping board and just cut them into half pieces each. I then transferred that together with my carrots into the big mixing container. Let's turn on to the seasoning process. I used olive oil, creole seasoning, turmeric, and some dry parsley. I then mixed that up together to make sure everything was well incorporated. Let's work on the chicken. These are the 4 pieces. I also added in some parsley, olive oil, creole seasoning, turmeric, and of course some bouillon chicken. I then also used a little bit of roiko, which is a native seasoning. Make sure you mix well. As usual, I always let that sit for a few minutes. Moving on to the pan, I heated up oil in a pan. I then added in the chicken. I let that cook for about 2 to 3 minutes and then flipped it around. This process is just to help brown it because we are going to move on to the oven with everything. I also used 1 large chopped onion. I then just let that brown a little bit in the same oil that I used for my chicken. Next, I added in my potatoes and my carrot mix into the onion mixture and then just mixed that up until it was well incorporated. Whatever liquid was left in the container, I added that in just to make sure it stays moist. I then transferred in my chicken into the container and baked it at 375 degrees in the oven for about 35 minutes. The potatoes are very soft. The carrots are very soft. You can literally cut it with your fork. And you know what's left is just to enjoy the chicken. I decided to transfer this into my containers in preparation for the work ahead. 1 piece of chicken together with some potatoes. And you can't go wrong with meal prepping. This has become a lifesaver for me and I can't stop meal prepping. During the week, we get so busy and the last thing you want to do is always order out. If you're able to cook, I would encourage you to try this simple recipe and let me know how it goes for you. Thank you for joining me in this video. Please consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell, and see you in my next video. Bye!